Everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Rikira. If you didn't know already, now you do. If you're new to this channel, go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. Click the notification bell so you can be notified whenever I post new videos, because my channel is going to be lit and I'm going to be your favorite YouTuber, period. If you're a returning subscriber, go ahead and like this video down below, because you barbs already know how we get down, you know. So before we get into the video, if you haven't read the title of it, it's going to be a pregnancy Q&A. This video is a subscriber request video. But before we get into this video, I want to say if anyone have any video suggestions, you can leave it down in the comment section down below. Or you can text me on any social media platforms I have. I'll be posting them down below, and they're also down below in the description, as well as my last video. So if you don't know how to subscribe, just click on my YouTube channel page and click that subscribe button. If you see me looking down, I'm looking down at a notebook. I have the questions written down. You already know how this goes. So let's go ahead and get into this video. So question 1 is, what month did you start showing? I started showing like the 3rd or 4th month that I figured out that I was pregnant. So around that time I started showing, I had a little pudge because I'm really skinny, so I had a little belly. So yeah, that's when I started showing. Question number 2 is, when did you start throwing up? If you watched my pregnancy story, when I found out I was pregnant, you already know like when I started throwing up. But if you haven't seen it already, the link is down below in the description. Number 3, does your baby daddy help out? He helps out, but he can do a lot better, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. Number 4, what's the best part of your whole pregnancy? My best part of my whole pregnancy was just feeling my baby move and kick. Like, I used to always go to Wendy's and get this little strawberry lemonade tea, or this strawberry watermelon lemonade tea, or whatever like that. And every time I drank that, he would just go crazy, and I love just feeling him move around and kick, because it just feels weird, but it's like a nice feeling at the same time too, because like, you know, your baby in there and he's moving and all that. So that was the best part of my pregnancy. Number 5, what's the worst part of your pregnancy? The worst part of my pregnancy was just me stressing, because if you stress while you're pregnant, it'll hurt your baby. So I was stressing a lot because I was going through a lot. I was throwing up a lot, I was peeing a lot, my back was hurting, my feet were swollen, y'all. I'm gonna find a picture and show y'all my feet. Them things was swollen, like, and they was aching. I hated that. Every time I would walk somewhere, they would just boom up just like that out of nothing. So that was the worst part of my pregnancy, was my feet, my back, just pains. And you know, like when you sick during pregnancy, you can't take no medication. So it's like, if you be sick, you just gonna have to be sitting there miserable, coughing it out with you and your baby. You can't take no medicine. So that was the worst part of pregnancy, not being able to take medicine, my pains, and my feet. Number 6, who provides for your baby? I provide for my baby. If you already watched my story time, you already know that. I provide for my baby, my grandmother provides for my baby, and my mom gets a little bit of stuff for my baby, but mostly me and my grandmother provides for my baby. 7, is taking care of your baby or a baby super expensive? Taking care of newborn babies are expensive, because like, you have to get diapers, pacifiers, bottles, formula, clothes, cribs, bibs, socks, all type of stuff for babies. So like, when you having a newborn, it is super expensive, because you don't have a lot of stuff that you need for a newborn lying around the house. So it is super expensive having a newborn. But once your baby get a little bit older, you will like spend a little less money, because it'll be older. You won't have to buy no diapers, you won't have to buy no pacifiers, you'll just have to buy clothes, toys, food, and other little stuff your baby wants, but it won't have to be like no big stuff like baby swings and white warmers and stuff like that. It'll just be simple stuff that you'll need too, but it's just for a little human instead. So taking care of a newborn is expensive, but taking care of a toddler growing up into a kid is not that expensive. Shoes aren't that expensive for babies. That's why I love getting Raiden shoes, because they just be like $50, $60, $70. Cannot beat that for some baby shoes. So yeah, I love buying him stuff because it be super cheap for his size. But once he get a little bit older, then I might have a problem, because you know with boys their feet grow, so it's like if his feet big, that's gonna be costing me that money out my pocket, out my check. So yeah. Number 8 is any advice I have to people that was in my situation or about to. If you're in my situation right now and you're like 14 or 15, I suggest that you, 1, tell your parents. 2, make sure you're actually pregnant. 3, you need to figure out, like, is having a baby what you want to do right now. I know, like, you see a lot of other people having their baby, but if you feel like you're not ready to have your baby, I'm not gonna say like abort your baby, but you just really need to sit and think about if you want to go through with it, because you are young, you are 14, 15, or however the case may be, and you're having a baby, and once his baby comes, you can't go back. It's like that baby is going to depend on you and only you, because you're the one that had it. So it's like it's going to be your responsibility when you have that baby. You cannot just turn to everybody else and just think that they're going to help you just because you're young and you have a baby. You have to think about it. Once you have your own baby, you're young with a baby, but you have to grow up and learn how to be a young adult, because you have another person under you that's going to be looking up to you for guidance and everything. They're going to need everything. Like having a baby is like having a broke best friend. Like you have to pay for everything. It doesn't matter what it is. You're going to have to pay for it, and regardless of what you think is going to happen, that baby is going to come first, and you're going to have to do whatever you need for that baby no matter what. If you're thinking about having and keeping your baby and you already decided on that step, you should go ahead and, well, not right now obviously because we're on quarantine, but go ahead and start making plans of how you're going to make money and get money, and like for jobs and stuff, because I'm not even going to lie, that newborn babies are expensive. So you're going to need to figure out how you're going to get your job or your money part situated to provide for your child. Even though you have parents, it's some parents that won't help their children with their children, like when they have kids young. So if you think that your parent is one of those type of parents that wouldn't help you, just see first, because some parents just really be hurt just because you're young and you have a baby young, but that doesn't mean that they're not going to help. It's just they be hurt because you're their baby and they just feel like you're growing up and you're having a whole nother human. So it's hard to take in when you're a parent. So just like figure out your money making strategy of how you're going to provide for that baby, and if you can't put no ideas up that'll put your mind in the place that you're going to have to provide for the baby. If you know yourself that you cannot pay and provide for your baby, it might not be best for you to have it. If you feel like you can take care of your baby, by any means do it. Keep your baby, get your job, work, and it's just think about you and your baby. If you feel like you're in my position and you have a baby and you talking to your boyfriend but he ain't really on the same page, at the end of the day, if your boyfriend and your baby dad leaves, it's still going to be you and the baby. regardless. You have to always make sure you and that baby are good. So if you're in this predicament that I was in a year ago or a year or two ago, just think about it. If you feel like you can do it, do it. Take care of your baby, but it is a little hard. I'm not even gonna lie. When you're by yourself, it gets hard because you have no one to talk to, and I really mean by yourself. You have no one to talk to about what's going on, or or if you're just a person that just, you have people that you could talk to, but you just like to keep everything to yourself. It's hard too, because keeping everything closed inside, but you want to tell everybody, you just don't really know how because you're a private person. I was like that too. So it's like, don't beat yourself up about wanting to keep your business private. Tell who you want to tell, and just make sure you think about you and that baby, because if you are pregnant and you haven't told anyone yet, but you're showing, or you haven't told anyone yet, but you know you're pregnant, that baby is going to be the one suffering throughout all of it. That's why I say, after you find out that you're pregnant, go ahead and go to the doctor so they can go ahead and set up further appointments for your baby, because you're going to need vitamins and all type of stuff for your babies to make sure that it's growing right and everything. So just take that into consideration before you just think that you want to keep your baby. So that's it for my video. If you like this video, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, and watch any of my other videos. If you have any video suggestions, you can leave it down in the comment section. I love you all. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.